Hey everybody, I'm back. I'm painting on this buffet still. I can get it in just a minute to make sure my lighting is right. And you guys can see everything. And I can see. Okay, so if you remember this buffet, I was live the other night, and I started off, I painted it black, and then I went over it with a gray, and now I'm going over it with white. And actually yesterday I went ahead and put another coat of the gray on it because I wanted a little bit more coverage for when I distress it back, and you can see the gray a little bit more. So we're going with white now. And I have, what am I painting with? Dixie Belle Fluff is what I'm painting with. And I have a natural bristle. I've already been using this one today, so it's good. But the natural bristle brush works really well for this technique. So we're gonna get started. I've got my iPad so I can see comments. All right, so let's get started. Ask any questions if you have any. It's kind of a dreary day here, kind of rainy. Well, it's not really rainy yet, but it's really cloudy. It's supposed to rain. I think a lot of people are about to get some major snow, but not here, not in Arkansas. We won't get it. And I have a rag, like I was doing before. I'm just dipping just a little bit of paint, and I'm wiping off the excess on the rag so that I don't get big globs of paint. And I'm doing the same thing with the white over the gray. So, but we're just adding layers that will distress back when we're done. This is a really, I've said it 100 times, it's a really easy technique, and it brings out the detail. It's really neat. Kind of gives it an old world look. That's kind of what we're going for with this buffet. It's a really old buffet. I think they said from the 1800s. And so we're going to give it a look that makes it seem like it's been painted several times. It had not. It was wood when I got it. But it's going to look cool. And these layers, you're just putting a light coat, and I'll go back with more to fill it in. And like I said in the other live, we're not to the trying to make it really pretty stage yet. We're just trying to get some layers in there. The really pretty stage will happen later. Yeah, you can see. I didn't know if you could tell I was doing the white over the gray. Sometimes the cameras don't really show well. And you're doing, somebody asked me on the last one, am I basically doing like a dry brush. And pretty much, it's a little bit heavier than a dry brush, and you'll go back over the details like a dry brush. And then of course at the end, I'll probably do some more dry brushing, but this is just a really light, just get it on there. We're not trying to go for a smooth look. You really want the brush strokes in this technique because it helps to add, to pick up different layers and things like that. I don't know really what I'm trying to say, but it helps. Once you do it, you'll know what I'm talking about. Just gives it a little bit more character. I'm trying to leave some of the darker area. Even for when I distress, it'll help, it'll make it distress a little bit easier, so I'm not trying to take off so much of the white and gray and just add a little to those details. Kind of behind on this buffet. I was supposed to be done with it already. I'm sorry. Life happens and gets in the way sometimes. You just want to make sure you don't have any big clogs. This also gives it a nice, like, shaded look. Instead of trying to blend, it works well with that. Sometimes blending's hard. Blending would be hard on this one because it has so much detail. The reason why we're doing, well, the reason why I'm going so light is so I can go back over it with probably probably just one more coat and still see the gray and the black. So what's everybody doing on this Saturday? I'm working. Pretty much my life story. I guess you do that when you own your own business. Work all the time. Let's see how I'm staying away from the edges or the corners where there would be some shadowing. Just realized I think it's lunchtime. I'm getting hungry. coming together. You don't have to necessarily go vertical. You can go whichever way, like this. It picks up on those brush strokes, adds a little bit more character. We like character. Like I said, we don't have to have a full coverage right now because we're going to go back over it with another coat. So it'll be fine. Just wanted to make sure I didn't miss any questions. So what we're going to do is we're going to get all the paint on, and we're going to go back and distress it, which will pull some of the paint off and show the layers. We also want to distress it like all the way to the wood. So there's going to be some areas that it'll be distressed that way. The top we stained again, and it's really pretty. And then after we distress it, then I will seal it. And after I seal it, then I will start adding some black wax. And just to highlight these details a little bit more, so I'll add a little black wax through there. Won't make a huge difference than it already is, but it will definitely help. This technique is not about perfection at all. So it's good to just let yourself go and have fun. You can leave some of these areas like here where it's darker, you know, where the white didn't get full coverage. You can leave it till it dries and go back over with another coat. That's actually best, or you start dragging your paint around. And then it doesn't look right. But since we're going for a very layered look, it's fine to just leave it and let it dry. You can always go back and touch it up. And the second coat will help with all that too. But we're going to be covering up most of the gray and most of the black. And that's it. So I'm gonna go on and work on this buffet. Hopefully get all the white done so that I can distress and get it sealed up tomorrow. Hoping to be finished with it Monday. That's the plan. Depends on how much I can get done today. Thanks for hanging out. I will check. Let me check any questions real quick before I get off here. Okay, I'll show you, Kathy, whenever I get to the black wax. I'll keep doing that. I may even do a live before then and show you how I distress it back. All right, thanks guys. If you have any questions, just comment and I'll be checking that. And I'm gonna rock on with this buffet. Hopefully I can get it done soon. I know that my friend is ready to get it back. So anyway, talk to you later. Thanks a lot. Bye.